by the way, we are sitting at Blaze Cigar Lounge in Newport, Kentucky, right across the river from Cincinnati. And if you're in town on business, you need to come here. This is just a dynamite place. Personally, when I'm in town on Sunday, I go to church, grab a little breakfast, and Austin is usually here to help me out, makes me a beautiful pot of coffee, and I'll sit here and work for 3 or 4 hours. Just a wonderful place, and just great friendly people with Dallas, the owner. Make sure you ask for him, make sure you ask for Austin, and some of the other gents here will help you out picking out some wonderful cigars. And oh, by the way, you're going to find Archetype, you're going to find Psycho here. And Mike, thank you so much. It's been
thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so very much for doing this. It was spur of the moment. So tell me a little bit more. Where do we go from here, and where do we find you?
So here's a really cool story. This is called Psycho Nicaragua, which you've tried today, and
yes.
This is made by. So here's the fun part of my job. I get to work with the greatest manufacturers, but what's even greater about this is when you find a new rock star in the industry. We were lucky enough to stumble upon this young lady called Indiana Ortez, who's being mentored by Omar Ortez, who's in Condega, Nicaragua. She did this blend for us called Father Friends of Fire. We fell in love with it. She gave me some other blends. I hired her on to be to actually work on the Psycho Nicaragua. So she works full time for us at Ventura Cigar Company. She's a 25-year-old cigar master, and she's going to be touring throughout the U.S. This blend she put together, the first time in the history of our company, we've actually put somebody's name
on the cigar
associated with the cigar. And when you smoke the cigar, it's got this less florado wrapper, which I didn't know a whole lot about, but really quickly it means deflowering. We wait till about 60 days. They cut the flower. What happens is it forces the nutrients into the leaves, and you get this very clean wrapper with 70% of the flavor comes. But this blend is done by a young lady who has a dad who's her mentor and her uncle who's her mentor. And
she's 24 years old.
She's 25 now.
24.
I met her when she was 24. And so she's got to fight the old school ways of doing things and of both her father and her uncle. And she found her own voice. And we fell in love with her blends. And we just launched it this past week, and it's just blowing up for us. So we're really excited to have Indiana Ortez. So please check out Psycho and Psycho Nicaragua. By Indiana Ortez. Is an amazing blend.
And we can find you on Instagram.
You can find Indiana Ortez on Instagram, Ventura Cigar on Instagram, we're on Facebook. We do a lot of Instagram stuff. But what we do, what's unique, is we do movie trailers, and we tell stories in our movies, so everything syncs up. So I have this great guy that works social media with me, and he follows me around, and he follows around some of these manufacturers, and it's done in a fun way. We love putting music behind this, but we're telling the stories, we're shooting the videos. So it's not, you and I just sitting here like, oh man, I like the cigar, we're doing Facebook Live. It's more than that. This is what's so fun for me to do this with you. It's just a fun way to bring the brands to life. So everything we do are three things. I just keep repeating it. We love to design, we love to tell stories, and we work with the greatest manufacturers. And we found this.
Awesome.
This wonderful young lady.
Well, thank you for your time. I guess we're going to see a whole lot more of you.
Oh, absolutely.
You're enjoying what you're doing.
I love what I'm doing.
You tell you have a passion.
I have a passion, but a passion is, you don't have a job when you do your life's work. And I actually have a great team of people that I work with. I can't do this by myself, so kudos to my team back in Moore Park, California. Kudos to the people that we work with. Because at the end of the day, we put this great product together for your great consumption, and I hope you enjoy what we're doing.
Well, we do, and everybody, you got to try their cigars, the Archetype, the Psycho. I'll put some places where you can get them, but frankly, you can be had at just about every major cigar.
Yeah, if you're in Ohio, you got Jungle Gyms, you've got Blaze Cigar Lounge, you've got Strauss Tobacconist, you've got Party Source, there's a bunch of other retailers. By the way, being in Ohio, guys, there's a reason why the president gets elected in Ohio. You guys are the greatest people. Everybody calls this flyover country. You need to spend some time here because the people here are the soul of the earth. And every time I come home, and I don't live here, I come and I feel like I'm at home with the great people.
It's funny you say that. My fiance, this was flyover country for her. Brought her to Cincinnati. She was just falling in love with people here in the Midwest here in Cincinnati.
Amazing,
so,
absolutely amazing.
Emily, love you. Thank you. You feel the same way as well. And thank you all for your time. Appreciate it. We had fun doing this, and hope to talk to you again soon and catch back up with Mike Giannini at another location. Take care. Bye.
Ciao.